Hola, buenos dias. Benvenido. Hello, good morning, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Yesterday was amazing. I just came back from Mexico City, a park called Kodakan. It represents the coyotes. It's pretty fantastic energy that's going through its park right now. So much population through its energy cycles. The brain frequencies are connecting properly, fully, and its connection force through the space continuum is through the galactic sun and its galactic energies. It's extremely powerful. So, anyway, I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers and all the Higher Self channel for giving me love and support. You guys are amazing. Let's keep up the force. Force in, the force without. It's crazy to know to have these people guiding me as I'm helping guiding you and giving you what you not want. And what you don't want is to allow yourself to understand that things that don't work for you are the reasons why the higher self doesn't have connection with you. So you have to know your higher self far as really getting a friendship with your higher self. Now, the three dimensionals that are going through the meditation methods and its continuous force, it's great to know these things. But once you reach your higher self, that's a whole nother ball game. Higher self it can get trapped, it can get in lock formation, it can go into a twisting whirlwind, it could malfunction, it could overload its systems. You have to know all these things through Space Continuum because the higher self lives in space and the light formations know that. So there's a lot of light formations that know how to use their higher self. So again, you can help them out whenever you get a chance. And for anybody that wants to know what's going on with the higher self and their problematic problems they're having with their connection, I'm finding there's a lot of people that are going through the resource of its DNA activation through the higher self. Okay, that's fine. But you have to realize that you are through a continuous force, through Space Continuum and its alignments. So you have to understand what modifications are, calculations, all these things are connected through its solar systems, its mecha systems, its light definitive high volume systems. Each video I give you gives you a little bit more difficult through the complex of Space Continuum. Now, people that aren't connected with their higher self are trying to find a way to understand, I don't feel so good. This has been going on for like 3 months. It's because you're misinterpreting your higher self. You're not giving the right information that the higher self needs. Remember, you're part of the higher self. You are the higher self. So you have to be connected as one. That's the only way you guys can have full connection through the higher self. And, if you find that your higher self is in water's continuum, well, that just means that things are happening on a level of you're swimming in its oceanics. And I think there was a question that the guy was asking me, my feet are all cold and wet and sweaty. And it's, well, because your higher self is self-involved, but you're not sure how to get out of it. You got to understand your upgrading systems and your energies. That's the only way you can get connection. So it's extremely important to know these things. You have to know these things. I mean, it's so important. It really is. And once you get that connection with your higher self, you won't have a problem through Space Continuum. You got to know your collaboration, your friendship, your relationship, and your partnership with your higher self. Remember, like I said before, you have to know those 4 different things. That's the only way you can get full connection through your higher self. So you won't have any problems if there's interfacing with other intelligence or other planets. It's so important to know these things for your higher self and for your definitive self, which is you, the new you. Now, through its alienations and its planets and intelligence, you got to have the connection through how to communicate through alienations and its ground formations through its collective patterns. The collective is discussing on what to do next. It keeps us informed of what's happening on through its higher intelligence and its collaboration. So through the alienations of other planets and other solar systems to the alignments and its diamond's core, I've already set the alignments and that's all ready to go. So now we're definitely in Space Continuum. The oscillation ring is passing through the Rainbow Bridge and we're getting connected force right now, which is nice because we definitely broke down its line formations. And now we can pass through the Rainbow Bridge. Now, through the alienations and the communications of a higher intelligence, the higher intelligence wants us to know that things are going to get a little bit more complex. And I mean by the energies, because the energies that are going into are more high advanced. The upgrading systems through its body capacitor and its ecosystems. So this is the time to really understand and study your energies when you go in. Make sure you listen to the energies that go into you. Understand the inner ear, the higher self, the definitive self. Understand its sacred universe, the sacred mind, the sacred heart, the sacred soul. It's also important to understand the inner and outer child. Those are the two things that you need to. Very, very important through Space Continuum. So the intelligence has its full connection. And through the galactic system and its energy core, the galactic sun is surfacing through the fifth dimension right now. And the supermoon has its full collaboration through its communication devices and its electronic hearing, sonic waves. The sonic waves are a connection through its patterns. Now the patterns are full connection right now through intelligence and then higher intelligence of its plantations. So once you get that full collaboration with that, we'd be able to balance our energies a lot more better. But I'm giving you all this information that you need through this electronic device, through my thought patterns right now, because I have a continuous force that's going on through its solar systems, and my eye perceptions are a connection force through the audio grid, the century circle, the mecha systems, the solar mecha systems, and all light formations out there. They can use the Space Continuum line formations through its diamond core. Now, once you have your diamond core activated, try to allow yourself to be in that pyramid. Try to meditate more like 5 minutes, because the diamond core is connecting through its energies, and it's changing your DNA structure through Space Continuum. So for all the light formations out there, make sure you give yourself time, give yourself a lot of space through the mind, open the mind, and go to that higher frequency so everybody else can go at that speed too. See, that's what we want to do, is we want to have full connection and tremendous force between us all. And we want to use those force fields so we can get to those other plantations, so we don't have any problems with interfacing with any other intelligence. So it's extremely important to know our energies and really listen to what's going on with its atmosphere and its population, its humanity, light formations, anything that's a light within and without. Understanding the galactic system. This is the time now where we really have to bear down the essentials through Space Continuum and understand our higher selves and our definitive selves. So as we speak right now, those heavy loads are going to keep coming in. It's going to go on and off. I feel a lot better today because I used the diamond core and the sacred flame. I also united the elixir. That's already been done. And now I have the creative side, basically center lighting in its atmosphere through the solar systems. So it's balancing the energy flow right now, which multi-universes combines through the paradox. So I have full connection and collaboration and relationship and partnership right now. And I have the creative energy, which is the balance between the past and the present. Now, people might have, well, they're not really dreams, they're real. You may think it's a dream, but it's actually real. But basically, it's past references of that you've had, and you go way back when you were born. I've been going through that for the last couple of days, and that's just allowing me to move forward, allow me to see the past, but on a definitive space of matter through time's continuum. It has its stop essential, and the essential is to just let everything go, surrender yourself. So I've already done that, and the past is over, and now I live the present. So that's what's happening right now. So you guys might be feeling that, and your head rotations might be going on and off. But this one is going to be like a wind cycle. It's like somebody spinning you around. This is your whole body spinning. So if anybody feels fluctuated in that kind of source, please don't hesitate to ask me and let me know. Okay, so for all those three dimensionals out there, it's very important that you keep your meditation methods up. And you have any questions or comments, I'm here to help you out. This is your Unified Ascension, Azareth, calling out. Hasta luego.